Green Hill Zone is where we're going to start. A personal, KaneStaff does have personally have a hard time against Ices, so we'll see if he's improved any. PM Ices are quite different than melee Ices, which are what Fang actually plays in melee. So down smash, and unfortunately caught with a little bit of bad DI there, went straight into the blast zone. Kane kind of just sticks on there to try to gather his thoughts, and Nana up B's and saves herself, but she's kind of silly because she's really bugged in BM. Ices are bugged in BM in general, but they kind of take more from their brawl playstyle, and she died. We saw Nana's shenanigans, and we see Salt from Fang, mainly because Ice Climbers in PM are still a little bit glitchy and jank. So they're not the glorious melee Ice Climbers that we all love and care about. Sheik's forward tilt is a really powerful tool, but unfortunately she can be punished super hard if both Ice Climbers don't get hit. Down smash is also pretty good at separating them and keeping them separated, but Sheik really loses like one of her most potent tools, which is grab. And KaneStaff just pegs one Ices. And that up B on the ground does have a hitbox, and he kind of caught Fang, but unfortunately wasn't able to capitalize. And there's another stop, so really convincing showing here from Fang. Hopefully we'll see KaneStaff turn around. And one cool thing about Ices is this versus melee, both of them can be on the edge at the same time. And unfortunately Nana was occupied. If Nana's ever occupied when Popo tries the up B, she'll continue whatever she's doing, whether it be in hit stun, hit, or anything like that. So Sheik really doesn't really have the tools to deal with Ice Climbers well, and KaneStaff tries to mix up his recovery there, but Fang really doesn't let go, so puts him in a bad spot. So a solid victory from Fang. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to see banned. So Battlefield and Warrior Line was banned. I don't know if we're going to see a run back. KaneStaff may really like that stage. But I'm not entirely sure where it'd be a good place to take Ices, because a lot of the stages still benefit Ices. Yoshi's maybe? I'm not entirely sure on where. FD is probably still Ices' best stage, no platforms or anything to where to provide escape from chain grabs and everything like that. In Melee, it's definitely their best stage, but also Yoshi's can be considered a really good stage. And we see a pick to Smashville. Probably a good choice. It kind of limits the space Ices have and forces them to be closer. And an unfortunate missed tech there from Fang. Kind of just let off and ended up killing himself. Needles are a really potent projectile. A perfect blizzard can probably counteract all the needles, but KaneStaff so far has done a good job in keeping the Ice Climber separated and in bad position. And Nana decides to down air off stage, and it really just hurt Fang right there in the long run.
When I pop out chat, it disables on my other ones. I have BTT doing perforation.
Oh,
pull it out.
Unfortunately, Nana can't hold onto the ledge apparently by herself. That's something I didn't know. And we do see a balloon pop. KaneStaff has done a good job of keeping Ice Climber separated. Fang did have that one bad SD, but so far just had a really good stop. A good down smash. Really covered a lot of options. She could have done rolled in, wave dash in, or I don't really know what to say here because I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. No. And unfortunately, Nana produces a lot of salts, and it's extremely difficult to really do anything when you're just Sopo, especially in this, because I feel like Sheik is, I won't say she's better in this, but I do feel like she's just as good, and ICs don't have the same tools. Their movement isn't as good as it is in Melee, and they really do struggle, especially Sopo. But their chain grabs are on point, basically the same thing in Melee. KaneStaff kind of taking a breath from the platform, getting his thoughts together. KaneStaff this game has done a good job of keeping them separated, attacking percent onto Nana and getting early kills on her. It really makes it far more difficult for Fang to really do much.
So at this point, we're not having to run things together. We can wait when you guys, and then they'll play our stream, and then stream this.
So Fang is making this look doable. I feel like Sheik's down smash is a very good tool, and unfortunately Nano's busy there in hit stun or being hit, and it put Fang into a really bad position, specifically because Ice Climbers, he's had one unfortunate SD, and Fang, KaneStaff did a really good job on killing Nana, which Sheik really struggles to do in Melee and PM, but he seemed to found a way to do it, mainly because Nana's AI is even dumber in Brawl versus Melee, which is hard to see how it got nerfed when it was already pretty bad in the first place. So from what I understand, so from what I understand, what I just heard, they actually tried to change Nana's AI to act more like Melee. In other words, try to dumb her down, which apparently has worked really well. You can't go back to Green Hill Battlefield, so you got a good game.
Oh yeah. He's playing stage now.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do it. So hopefully we won't see Nana do any stupid shenanigans here. Not the good kind of shenanigans either. And again, she's kind of nearly dead. But KaneStaff doing a really good job on eliminating Nana early. Which is really something they struggle with. It looks like KaneStaff has improved tremendously from Game 1. And I feel like they've nerfed side B from Melee as well. Either they kept it the same as Brawl, or because in Melee it feels like it takes you just a little bit farther. I mean, that may just be me personally though. Down wave smashing, wave dash down smash is a really good tool, like it always is. Mainly because it complements their movements, IC's movement so well. But KaneStaff has done a really good job on really not getting caught with it too many times, because it can add it to big percent. And unfortunately, KaneStaff does miss spaces up beyond the ledge and does get punished really hard right there. And again, it should be Nana stock, and unfortunately, we have to see some Sopo action. A little bit of jank grabs. I still believe I still have her down through chain grab as I do in Melee, but I may be mistaken on that. So basically, at this point, she can almost have her way unless we see some really good Sopo play, which we are seeing right now. Even if he does lose the stock here, he racked up quite a bit of percent. And down smash is just a really good tool. We do see KaneStaff really trying to try to space some back airs to get the strong hit to get an early kill. And we do see up air kind of trade. But Fang was able to rack up some percent with Sopo. Unfortunately, we don't really see a lot of good mashing out. That is one of the more difficult things in Smash, is really mashing out of grabs. But KaneStaff has done a really nice job. Again, we see Nana kill herself. We did see the strong hit of Icy's up B. But unfortunately, Nana shenanigans are not going in Fang's favor this game. But I don't want to discount anything KaneStaff has done to really keep the Icy separated and force Nana into really bad positions. Unfortunately, we do see that chain grab drop. And I keep saying unfortunately way too much. Jab down smash. Put Sheik in a bad position, and Fang was able to capitalize on that. KaneStaff taking a breath, knowing he's on not his tournament stock, but his stock can take him off. And Nana tries to tech, or just simply air dodges off stage. So we're going to have to see some serious Sopo work in here, which could prove to be fairly difficult, especially the state of ice climbers in this game. Invincible lead dash to really get back on. We're in a good position here for Fang. Let's see if KaneStaff can really take control of neutral. Fang has done a really good job so far as Sopo really controlling neutral, not letting Sheik have center stage. And again, we're coming down to a really close match. And Sheik is in a bad position without a jump. And Fang wasn't able to capitalize and just was pushed way too far by Sheik's fair. Really good showing by KaneStaff. Lots of salts coming through. Mainly because Icy's Nana shenanigans were not in Fang's favor today.